too many noses. I don't trust a man who can smell my insides without even trying. I don't know if it's suicide or penis enhancement, but either way, he'll love it. Make it nice, let the handbag out of her stupid fucking face. It'd be big, but you can use it. Flump my balls on the table. Have you look at them for a little while. We lock eyes, I lick my lips, I walk out the fucking door. I highly doubt any Hannah is going to purgatory. They don't even have a lap to dance on.
Hilarious. Like and subscribe.
Slam! Available in the medbay. You mean, we're finally gonna get slammed in the medbay? The remaster finally made Shaquas a romance option, or at least one incredibly aggressive fuck option. I'm into it. I'm sure that's the only way she operates. She was disappointed that she couldn't invade my skin.
Much has been.
What are you looking at? You're just trying to understand the concept of water? You probably dwelled in there at one point. What about you, Adams? You're the one who has to live next to him the entire time. You think he's gonna be a really awful neighbor? You think he makes a fuckload of noise? I wonder what music they had back in Protheans. Because if their TV, the way they convey messages is just a bunch of static for everyone else. And I assume that music is gonna be something just as unpleasant.
Our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
They're the Brits of space. I like it. I feel represented by the terrifying murderous insect man. Miranda! Shaped from her dad's jizz to have the finest arse in all the universe. Much like my origin story, to be honest. A woman after my own heart and crippling daddy issues.
A real live Prothean. Hasn't the R stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Judging by her sultry little walkout, if there hasn't been bouncing now, there will a bit later once he's gotten over the trauma of everyone he knows and loves being thoroughly very dead and disintegrated and rotted away.
He appears not to understand the human custom of separate sex restroom facilities.
To be fair, neither did I in the last game.
Him. I will update you if there is positive progress.
How about you just update me if he doesn't get the message?
Very well.
No, I want to be updated on our new son's potty trading. What the fuck, Shepard? Where's the choice? Ugh. This game's all meant to be about choice and consequence. Now I see why people hate Mass Effect 3. We don't get to learn about the crab piss. Who the fuck are you? That's almost Jack's face. Yes, there's only allowed to be one bald woman in the entire galaxy. We've already hit the quota. We don't want any more. Get out of here, you. I feel like we've just ruined Liara's dreams as well. She needs to know absolutely everything about this fucking race. She's made this her entire life's work. And we don't get bladder knowledge.
A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
Where he clearly belongs.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
Someone's got to occupy her wiggly delicacies if it can't be me. And I have my sights set on someone far more adorable. And he's right beyond this door. No, it's Tali. But if I could, Garrus, if I could, I don't think either of us would know where to put it.
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepard. A talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing. Waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
Why can't I talk to... How are you even gonna, like, perform surgery on the Prothean when he inevitably gets jammed full of all the lead in the known universe? It's gonna happen. I'm me. I'll make it fucking happen. He's my frontline boy now, because he disrespected me, like, once. So now he dies. I'll show him what it's like to be the meatiest shield I've ever fucking known. And then maybe, just maybe, we could be friends again.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. They can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Really hope my, jaunty elevator music didn't completely ruin your, repeated trauma. Don't rewind the thing. You've had enough, dude.
Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No,
And the fucking arsehole is still doing his giant, thick-ass
Commander.
circus routine in the distance.
Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Just fall in love with one of your wrenches, man. Give it a good old crank, you know, you'll get over him. He's my favorite. In Mass Effect 3, they give everyone enough screen time, and they give everyone so much nuance that they're so beautifully fleshed out that even your fucking driver, the man who sits in the front of your damn limo, gets enough attention. I love you, Cortez. And we talk more.
Hello, Commander.
Oh, you got over that very, very quickly, huh? That's why they call him the GGG, the Galactic Grieving Gay of Greatness. We were all alone. This whole place is nothing but the Reapers juicing our minds. Are you trying to tell me we're living in a simulation? Like, the ones that walk down, they kind of look like the Master Hand from fucking Smash Bros. They're kind of like a lot cuter when you imagine like walking on all their little baby fingies, scuttling around, but it also implies that the Reapers are just one little tiny limb of a much bigger, much naughtier galactic boy, a true eater of worlds. That's, Perigee and Apogee? That's not real. Shut up. Your baby just screamed that at breakfast, and you're like, that's genius! It sounds like incredible lore, let's go!
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Oh, they want us
Docking
tagged,
permission
collared, and
granted.
dockinged?
Would you like
You do
private
seem the
transport
type, though. Miranda's just right there! Can you imagine if I'm just like, oh, fucking, must be thinking of someone else with such an incredible, fucking, disgustingly good fashion sense. No, it's me. You're still in that outfit? You just, like, burned off the fucking Cerberus icon, huh?
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna be your final
Couldn't
fuck.
get anywhere
Go
near
away.
you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
But I've heard you are.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
She looks so much cooler in her black latex suit, which is somehow less slutty than whatever the hell she's got going on here. I think they should have given everyone their DLC outfit in subsequent game in Mass Effect 3. Because they were all such a huge improvement over the regular thing. I mean, I know everyone loves original Miranda because hexagonal toilet paper gown look. I don't really know what the hell's going on there. Not for me. The black was a lot fucking cooler. We need to be all black. We need to be the emos that save the world. That's how we bring back the age of the emo. It was devastating.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
Because it's the
I
only
need to
place
talk
that
to a
still has
few
solid
people.
ground.
Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. Shepard, there's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried. I don't want to overreact, but
I thought we made sure she was safe.
we did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
Of all people, your damn dad survived. Can something decent happen without my fucking input for once? As soon as I let you out of my sight, your family is already being kidnapped. Now we're gonna have to kidnap them right back. And I can't let you out of my sight, because it's just gonna happen again. You'll find a new dad.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I'm a big fan of
I
side
understand.
missions.
I have to figure this out.
You will.
Give me the content. Okay then. Let's start with the small talk. Wonderful weather we're having. Is that a new haircut? Where the fuck are they holding your sister? I'm not very good at this small talk thing, I don't think. Always
been a
go
long
out their
time.
fucking trauma with a trowel.
happened?
Can't resist.
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
I guess time away from me only made that ego fucking resurrect, huh? You're back to being main bitch. I wanted to be the main bitch. I have like an ounce more sex appeal that was kind of crushed in Mass Effect 3, but I'm warming up to our stubbly bastard now. He looks like he was in a prison cell for 6 months, which he definitely was. 5-star hotel prison cell with all the room service and high-class escorts we could ever ask for. But a prison cell, nonetheless, with a lovely view of that burning child.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
What about Jacob, the least interesting man? And it's such a shame because his loyalty mission is so cool. Love me a good sex cult in the morning, especially when it's run by Lee from the Walking Dead game. Oh god, why can't we have had your dad on our team? He seems like quite the fella.
Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
You hid her away on Ilium, one of the most popular fucking planets, where most of your contacts hang out, Miranda. I don't think you thought this one through.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
Mostly because
No
I've already
question.
killed them all.
But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
The legendary, the ultimate. I should go.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Yeah, you could have been a bit
careful.
less
No
conspicuous,
promises.
you know? She does look better in Mass Effect 3, though. She did look like a, potato in drag in Mass Effect 2, despite the cat suit. But in Mass Effect 3, they've definitely turned her into a real lady, which is nice. Let's start with Ash. Like I said before, maybe all the head trauma has made her a little bit more likable. Maybe it's crushed all the parts of her brain that contain personality.
I know your stock of modified
Oh, yes! Wait, what's going on here?
Died of a stroke
Immediately
I think he
distracted.
meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is.
So he's thoroughly brain dead. Have you heard of euthanasia? Do I need to contact what remains of fucking Switzerland? Because I will do it. Only like 3 dudes left. Hopefully the dudes who hold the fucking syringe. I support the visitor.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Did that add to my dick points? Or is that extra good boy? I can't really tell. You can't be a good boy and also have an impressive dick. That's the law. We all know it. We just don't like it. Because we're all good boys in this chat, I'm sure. Even the women. My forehead will rip and tear just one man at a time. They gotta wait in their turn. They gotta form an orderly queue if they want to get rammed. He's still got his titty window! And he took off the glasses!
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years.
So you're gonna pretend to fist the pigeons outside, I see.
Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care.
I think we're the only species with hair. You didn't need to specify.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, Consider her under my protection.
We're the original furries.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Kepral syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
What is the death stare? He's dead enough, Shep. Leave him alone. Close your eyes. Relax. Can't you come with me, Thane? Come on! Let's live out the last few fucking days of your life! Living it up with the lads!
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
Sharkwist forces daily medical attention on me. But you can still help. You can wash the dishes or something. Actually, I think it's water that ruptures your lung holes. You can dry the dishes with your crispy skin?
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Maybe not when the whole world is nothing but war and conflict.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live, 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me, no responsibilities, no fears. It is a good end to a life.
Why hasn't your favorite doctor given you a new prognosis since it's been... They just playing a fucking prank on you. Does carpal syndrome even exist? Maybe it was all a ploy to make you stop snapping the necks of all their friends. You've lived far longer than you're supposed to. Maybe you murdered the doctor for giving you such a shitty prognosis. Maybe that's why he was your favorite. You like the way he went snap.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. My blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
This man is absolutely just taking ketamine. If I were to do a FemShep run of the trilogy, I would really struggle choosing between Garrus and Thane. Mostly because I can't imagine Garrus as anything other than the ultimate bro, and it's gotta remain that way whether his dick is in my mouth or otherwise.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Oh, we're gonna do some online gaming. Yeah, Thane's gonna become a pro Fortnite gamer in his last 3 minutes to live. Assassinating is all in the fucking fingers, right? All in the fucking finger strength. If he can, like, hold W extra goddamn hard, he'll just absolutely steamroll everyone.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
No. I'm really excited to see what No does, but I have to be a decent person for 5 minutes.
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander.
What the fuck are you doing?
The galaxy has needed exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Get the fuck out of my face?
Davina,
Dad?
I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
Put a pillow over her face and hold it down.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
Why is your I'm a drooling, concussed, brain-damaged mess outfit so skin-tight? Was that a particularly drooling doctor's choice right there? Is that the uniform that we ordered in exchange for the book that I just gave you? Or what was the decision behind that? BioWare, you filth. No one wants to fuck Ashley.
Okay, get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
Oh, don't worry, Ash. It's all fine. Everyone's dead on Earth. You don't have to worry about them. I'm sure it was painless.
I've got time to talk.
Apparently she fucking doesn't. Look how disgusted she looks with our presence. She wants us to get out as soon as possible. She wants to be the only fucking Spectre left in humanity. Are they grooming you? What the fuck's going on here? Why is her face still messed up? I'm pretty sure, like, every alien in the entire fucking hospital just slipped the doctors a little bit more. Every time she goes to sleep, just smack her again. Just enough to make the nose leak, just a little bit. She deserves it. She calls them animals.
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was, well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
You have a negative body count.
Losing everyone under my
All your
command
friends died. I think you've killed like one guy other than that.
I'll never forget any of them.
Oh, well, don't
Right
worry.
now, we
I'll
need
forget
you
them
back on
for
your
you.
feet.
I don't
I'll
know
be
a single
back.
one of their names.
And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, LC.
I'll stuff their metal tentacles with honor and courage, sir.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you. Even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working.
Is it really? I haven't seen her move anything other than her eyeballs. I'm not even convinced that she has any bones. I think she may be a pile of fucking skin. But, hey, I mean, if we ever need any replacement skin, she's right there. Guess you could use her on the end of a mop. I'm not really sure what a giant pile of skin is really good for, but hey, like bed sheets, you know, I'm sure there's a shortage of those now that Earth is dust.
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
If she was that bruised that her face would also be super puffy, yeah, but that she has to retain the sex appeal just for like the 0.00001% of absolute psychopath players out there who fucking romanced her. Interplanetary dicking or nothing.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
I'm glad to hear it.
Skin grafts, experimentation, masks, so much to do with skin. Boko, I'm very, very worried about you, but thanks, I guess. Make a nice, you know, leather handbag out of her stupid fucking face. It'll be big, but you can use it. Just zip up her mouth. Oh, it'll be perfect.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. Maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know.
Does it fucking really? Her arc is really nice, it's really good, and it's really fleshed out in 3. But there's just a few little hiccups that are like, is this the same bitch? What's going on?
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Oh, is this the old double amputee with the incredibly thick legs? Do you really need more than one? Just split one of your existing... Look how fucking wide those things are. What are you? If you put those legs and just glued them on to fucking Vega, he might not look like such a fucking freak of nature. Everything will be to scale. He will have legs worthy of that terrifying upper body. It looks like it came from the mightiest cow. The few that romanced her would rather see her bruised and puffy. Honestly, you know what? Agreed. I didn't romance her, and I still prefer seeing her bruised and puffy. Might bring her on a few missions just to watch her die. And we're gonna go to the embassies. We're gonna talk to Jondum Bao.
But what I need is proof.
Dominic is sober.
I can't.
You sound delicious. You're also
I fully
smeared with
understand
hot
the
sauce.
situation.
What the fuck is that? He's filled his scars with Cheeto
I
dust.
read through the names of the dead every day, but please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
He believes he deserves pure fucking punishment, and that's the only way.
Someone in your family is MIA?
Your son Mia.
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply.
In a slutty Krogan magazine. You think that's what I gave her to read? That's the poetry. That's the highest form of Krogan art.
I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
I'm the world's savior. I don't want a bounty. If I'm doing this, I'm doing it because it's just on the fucking way. Oh, this breaks my heart every time.
I'm not sure why. There was something important I had to do.
Oh, are you looking for someone, ma'am?
Maybe. I have these papers, but I'm not sure why.
Could it be
Here,
because you're
why don't I
hard-coded to
take
come
care of
here
this
every
for you?
single
Would that
damn
help?
day?
Yes. Yes, please. You remind me of someone. My son. He's dating an Asari. She looks remarkably like you do. He's so very happy.
Thank you. That's wonderful, ma'am.
I don't know if this is like a trauma response or if she is just old and, you know, her brain go bye-bye for the most part. It swims away into the milky darkness. Oh, that's different. Specs is just standing here all day. You don't think you got more important things to do? I know we've arranged a meetment nearly came out of my mouth. Oh god, there are not many brain cells fucking firing off in me anymore.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi, you're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
Or potentially
I'm
even
sure she'd appreciate
Asian.
praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally, and since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
Oh, you're absolutely gonna kill my adorable little sneak friend, aren't you? I'd like to help.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
He is trying to butter me all up, and it's definitely working.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Jonathan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now, especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual.
Hey,
If
they're
you
the
don't
magic
mind me tagging
bubblegum
along
squids.
close,
Leave them alone.
Maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Although, you know, scary, adorable bubblegum tentacle monster explains why the one Asian lady in all of existence in Mass Effect would be so very interested. Of course they had to give this mission to her. And why did Jondum send me the message and not you? I would have helped you anyway. I haven't seen you in like 6 months, and this is all we get? I was saying 2 years for a while at the start of the series. I thought that's how long we were in prison, but it is actually only 6 months. So when I said that we should look quite a bit older, we really fucking shouldn't. Shepard was just very, very stressed. He didn't get his same skin routine in prison as what Sharkbus is so used to rubbing all over him. Military pardons for Normandy engineers. No! Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. I'm absolutely stealing you. Fuck yes. Spectre Authorization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them on the Normandy. Fuck you, other guy. I want them just because I need them to enable my crippling gambling addiction again.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
He sounds like a 1950s British fucking newsreader. He's adorable.
Predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
More like him and at least one less
that
like
he's
me.
trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
I just came here as a fucking power play. Fucking flump my balls on the table. Have you look at them for a little while. We lock eyes, I lick my lips, I walk out the fucking door. I own this fucking town, Udina. I'm not sure it's big enough for 3 of my dads and me. Gotta cut it down to just 2. And you're on the fucking cutting board right now, man. It's either my balls or you. And I'm leaning towards you.
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone. And Halun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Halun. I'll pull his bio.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can graduate.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
And you had a great time.
You were working your way around to it.
Hey, Avina, I'm trying to cause a political shitstorm. Please, God, give me the Google results. I want to see an Elcor with a mistress. I don't know about that, do we? Does anyone need to see that? Do you want to see it in action, or do you just want to be like, I can sleep so damn good at night now that I know that giant meat horse, he fucking... There's a few more places we want to go. We want to go to Purgatory. I highly doubt any Hanar is going to Purgatory. They don't even have a lap to dance on.
Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
I love that everyone just continues that conversation no matter how much I am sniffing their earlobes. My vision is based on movement, don't worry, stay perfectly still. You'll be just fine. Purgatory gonna fucking upgrade! It's all nice and syrupy now.
Neither did I. They had it. If he hadn't drawn their fire, we wouldn't have made it. Not a goddamn chance. I couldn't have done that. What he did.
Who is this guy? Were you even involved in the conversation, or are you getting the first sniff before even I can? I don't want to sniff someone who's already been fucking sniffed. Oh shit, that's Ari!
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so.
Why have you left Omega?
Shirk,
just to talk to me?
Get me the Asari counselor.
I'd gladly make my way back to the giant floating butt plug.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
Wow, they banging. You've been licking her for centuries.
Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight. Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list.
Just drawing a shitty inky tiara on yourself.
Every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
You could buy thousands of real ones. You immediately gravitated toward the fucking nightclub. What's the fucking difference? You basically own the Asari counselor. How are you more powerful than me? I barely even own Udina. Well, I guess I haven't done nearly enough licking on him to claim him as my own, but the stuff of orgasmic legend.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
Does it involve tongue?
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Jittery fucking drug zombies! You really think I want the meth heads on my side? I mean, I guess there's nothing more fearless than a meth head with a shotgun. The giant fucking space octopuses, they've gotten into your fucking stash, man. You shoot them open and they'll just pour out the jitter powder.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect.
That's
Meet
me,
with Gnarl,
Commander
my
Shepard,
agent
respectable
who's dealing with
bottom.
the Blood Pack. The Blue Sun's leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him.
Physically.
I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you?
Harass him sexually until he gives in.
Let me know if you want to talk later.
Actually, there doesn't even need to be anything sexual about it at all. Just pretend you think this is normal. This is a custom on the particular part of Earth where you come from. Must be Cornwall. Where's the most inbred part of the UK? Webbed feet around every possible fucking corner. Also, they call bread cob. That's not okay. That's primitive. Stop doing that.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts. You don't think I like getting dirty? Whoa, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, loco. What did you mean then? See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war. Yeah? They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in. You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference. Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best. Probably. But I know you're human. Just like me. But not them? Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life. I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them. Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right? Maybe. Then buy them around.
Still down with the kids. I'm still hip and happening, funky fresh. Why is this a renegade option? Let's get fucked!
I like the way you think, Lieutenant. Compadres, hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On him. So here's to us. Who's like us? Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks. But we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers. Not bad, loco. I was hoping you'd know that one. Thanks for the warning. Thanks for the drink.
But that was great. I love that. Want more of it? Bottom went bottom never. Only my chef. Look at him. You know Tali's like jabbing me with those backwards knees. Potentially invasive, mostly exterior. Below the neck, he's just all bruising. That's why he's always wearing the jacket. He has to tell the principal that he fell. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Let me in. Let me in, let me in. Give me the pole. Let me on the pole. Oh, there is no pole? A human slut? That's so rare. Didn't know they even existed anymore. What a rare breed. We've missed you, lady. This used to crash my game. I don't know if it was because of horrible, horrible mods, but if I danced, I could never stop fucking dancing. And if you waited too long here, it would just fucking break. That's Shepard's canon death. He dances until he fucking suffocates. He's doing it! What the fuck? He's trying! He's about to grind. Come on, man. What the fuck was that? What did they teach you in prison? What twig did they unclog from your ass? I don't know if you let him replace it with a far more fleshy twig, but Jesus, you seem liberated, man. That was beautiful. I want to do that forever. Oh my god, even the bartenders are going wild, except the poor sweet Solarian. Do you think they drink? Do you think they immediately, like, wither if they drink and become like a dried out fucking raisin? Why is it snowing in this one tiny cube? Looks like the Minecraft snow texture. They tried real hard on that one.
The place feels familiar. The sounds, the smells. It's like being back on Earth.
The current decoration budget was approved by Ambassador Asoba.
Oh, I found that guy. His son is bleeding out as we speak, and I'm just sniffing the flowers.
Audio excerpts of Blasto 6, Partners in Crime, are now available for your listening pleasure.
Bring him to me.
Where can I check this out?
Octopus James Bond is the greatest thing ever made since Elcor Shakespeare. I will watch both at the exact same time. Just maximize entertainment value. An angry accountant until the Volus discover the art of stripping. It's all their good form. Although I imagine they'll probably need like a hamster wheel rather than a pole.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice.
I haven't left. You could apologize. Whoa! Look at their anti-titties! No wonder fucking Morden had a titty tray. I assumed it was just to eat off. I don't know, set up his little laptop there. That seems counterproductive. I don't know how you'll get your fingers on your own nipple tray. Unless you can use the nipples themselves to input the commands. Liara, I didn't know you were here.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view.
Not while I'm here. I'm a disgusting view. I make all eyes
The last
scream.
time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
You're the only necessity in my book, Liara.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavon. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
What the fuck is that voice? They pitched him down by like 40 notches.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
It sounds like his voice is bubbling up from a fucking swamp or something.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right?
Oh, did I force her to have a baby?
Do
That's
whatever is best
weirdly
for your
been in
family. Just do
every
it
single
soon.
game.
Things
for,
are bad
for like
out there.
no fucking reason. Ah, Edie's here, no way! What are you buying? Should I be worried? As always.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist?
Shepard,
That
please
kind
calm
of thing.
down. She's buying
I was running
clothes.
scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
I'm just gonna go over there and put a gun to his head and force him to tell me. If he says no, I will beat him until I get a yes, because I want this to happen right now.
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like.
No, I'm
Something
all in
simple.
for the brainwashing.
For example, you both like humor.
Yeah, but Jeff's is more like fart jokes, while she's like enjoying torturing all forms of life.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
I don't even necessarily know what kind of hung they're meaning. I don't know if it's suicide or penis enhancement, but either way, he'll love it.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
I'm not even sure what diddling is possible. You gotta assume it's solid, right? There's no give in this shit. Joker's got crunchy bone disease. And with every thrust, even with like a squishy woman, that's gonna break him. With a metal woman? Man, his pelvis is gonna be dust very quickly. Most of him is gonna be fucking dust. But oh well, the brainwashing has already begun because I am in the area. It's better than even my own romance. I wish I could just watch. Surely we've got cams on every single inch of the Norman.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news. The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion.
Why does your top lip look so weighed
These
down?
people have no idea.
Is that where you keep all your heaviest teeth for emergencies?
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
I assume every time you're moving around, she's just fireman's carrying you. Oh, Shepard looks like such a proud dad. Model Citadel. It's a grand? It's far too many V-Bucks for my liking. My virginity wasn't quite that expensive.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind. I'm afraid I can't help you.
Absolute anarchy! Give this dude his fiver back!
Look, he's not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Here, I've sent you a full refund.
You mean it?
Of course I do. Congratulations. The whole 15 credits.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's kind of really cute. I spent $1,000 on a fucking Hot Wheels. What are you gonna get with 15? Did you buy a single bullet? Or potentially half a bullet? And only that's decorative. Christ, sniper rifle. I don't know if I could ever resist you. I want to blow heads off with the power of Jesus. Null? What the fuck is Null? Also, there's a terminal in the sky.
Quick, hands behind your back.
Oh no, it's one of you!
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
Too many noses. I don't trust a man who can smell my insides without even trying.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard. Want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. Do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Please don't know where those fingers have been.
Don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
Uh-huh. Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
They're sending in the Vulture to fight the fucking Reapers? We're just trying to give them, like, gout. We're trying to give them infections. I don't think that matters. They're made of fucking electric. I think they know how to deal with being, like, slightly greener than usual.
Commander Shepard, it's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten, financial advisor, and an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
I remember you, Bala. You sucked.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I'm not making fun of your race. I'm actually just really sick. Thanks.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Good luck with the whole breathing thing.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
She's a fucking human, dude. She's not... Maybe they're just eye candy for her. Who the fuck knows? Definitely more than you and your damn wife. Oh, come on. Let's just start lining all the fucking floors with all the newly homeless. It'll be fine. I support the refugee.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
All thanks to the king of docking himself.
Thank you, Commander.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Come see me in the changing rooms after hours. I'll wait for you, beautiful. I just wanted to say that even though you're an extremely grimy man, not an insult, just a fact, very true, you make things I would normally not have an attention span for extremely entertaining. It's annoying because I'm so exhausted I cannot peel my eyes off of this disgusting display of gaming. Okay, everyone? Silence. We don't want to disturb her. It's gonna be fine. We just shut up. We do nothing. I'll make a black fucking screen. No one, we're not here. Okay? Just get her off to fucking sleep. We don't want her here. Before we break out the blow darts. What the fuck are those eyes in the background? Is this meant to be inspiring people? Is that a war volus? I can see teeth. I can see blood. These really are like the fetuses of Cthulhu himself with severe asthma. They no longer have- oh no, they kinda do. All the fucking VIs had very, very, like, veiny assholes for eyeballs. Now, not so much. It seems like the asshole has overcame whatever ailed it before. Clearly you have learned to wipe correctly. 99% nose, 1% slavery, 1% the worst fucking thing in the entire gal- oh my god! Never mind! I don't care how many noses you have, that is 99.9% sex appeal. He's a pin-up girl, but all Batarians. They kinda look like what humans might look like if you peeled off all their face and then bred them with pumpkins. He's nuts in Korean! Okay, that's the only time I'll read it out because I respect that one. The imported oriental nuts. I feel like this is the last vestige of man cave that we'll ever see in society. Real semen-y vibe. Or is that just the smell? Harpoon gun. Yeah? It causes massive internal bleeding. Arguably my favorite type of fucking bleeding. Apart from menstrual, but, you know, not necessarily something we could utilize on the battlefield. What is that? Oh, they all left their fucking wallets on the table? What, is this just custom now? It's like, you fed me well. Now please, steal my identity.
Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
That's a really familiar voice. Who sounds like that?
A Torian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector.
Who's got such
I'll
rough
commit my gang
flaps as
to
him?
Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
You know who he sounds like? Kevin Spacey in fucking Seven. Is he fine? He's not in jail. I don't really want to be seen like being like, hey, that pedophile's the greatest actor I've ever fucking seen. Moving swiftly on, sir, you have the voice of my favorite pedophile. What aren't you telling me?
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
You know she's 1,500 years old.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
The granny banger,
Gunner
dude.
Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. See if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah. He mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We
have our delusions.
Wow, he wanted murder and fuck, and he's not getting fucking either. I feel like we should be a good Samaritan and at least give him one. Oh, hello, Garrus. There it is. It doesn't even quite look like me.
Model 1.7 AGB, Commander.
It's got just some absolute bitch baby's voice attached to it. You think I sound like that? I'm voiced by Mark Meer. Who the fuck did that one?
Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this model.
By myself? By the own VTuber version of just my face? Alright, I'm into it.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
The one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
This is really sweet. I wonder if it varies whether you were a renegade fucking scumbag or a bona fide good boy throughout the rest of the games.
There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together.
Why is it like me and SpongeBob fucked? It's not quite his voice. They've done something to it.
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy. Got any pets? You look like a Varen person.
I do have I miss Urz. I really hope that we're able to go back to T'Chunka and rescue that little guy. He killed a grand total of 3 other dogs in the pit fights. Honestly solidifies it for me that he's the only single fighter we need in the entire war.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
You've never been that happy. It's kind of sad that cold, emotionless, dead mechanical you is a better, friendlier person than what the fuck I've been able to create. But you know what? It takes after me.
Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
How many people is that? More than 10? That's probably more Turians than I've ever actually seen.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Do I have a fucking expiry date? Am I spoiled milk already?
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao.
These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names, and Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it.
So how's the rest of the gang? What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
Yeah.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I find it hard to believe that even 1% of players would go anywhere fucking near him. He's fine, but I mean, his dad's the one with the sex cult. It's gotta be a genetic thing, right? He's gonna inherit that sex cult one day.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Thane made them sound so beautiful. Thane made it sound like he'd romanced a fucking Hanar, to be fair. That can't have happened. I mean, I imagine it's a very pleasant experience. They got an awful lot of limbs. More than you'll know what to do with. More than you have places to stuff them. Oh, I've never seen him wiggle like that.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
I don't think I ever want to again. Stop breathing,
has
please.
Been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
I can bring one to you right... Ooh. She looks like she's wearing a death mask. Can you guys see her eyes? Rather, the lack thereof. That's the big fucking issue here.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
We support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
I wasn't aware that everyone thought they were jellyfish. I thought they were all a little bit more squiddy than they were that. They also kind of have the same hats that Protheans do. I don't know if it's their back, I don't know if that's their head. They're all just a solid blob that I don't really know what to do with. They're like the bubble gum you see stuck under like school fucking desks. And you know what? If that would have become sentient, I would gladly bow to our gooey, squishy, chewy overlords. Ugh.
I don't think the Enkindlers are going to be doing anything today.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
Who the fuck is this?
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this!
Why am I accomplishing exactly nothing here?
Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Wait, no! What the fuck was that? Oh, that was just so Bao doesn't touch you,
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
No, she absolutely didn't, and we all know that.
It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
She has a tiny, minor baby headache max.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
It worked! I thought you hated me! And now, back inside of Big Beautiful Norman. Do we go and hang out one more time with Captain Autismo? Bondage Jesus himself. Fuck, I guess I miss him? It'll be nice to see him with a few less mechanical tubes jammed down his fucking throat by his own brother. That wasn't great.